Okay, so Palworld players, today we have got a massive announcement for summer 2024 for the game. This is going to be the biggest Palworld update we have ever had so far since the game launched on the 19th of January in early access, and it is going to be so much fun. Yesterday, a new patch did drop, and it added the first bit of new content, which was the new Bellanoir raid boss. I will read through the rest of the patch notes if you want to see that, but we're focusing, starting off the video, on the summer 2024 update. If you guys are excited and hyped for this, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, because it means so much to me, and let's read through it. So pretty much the team at PocketPair released the new patch, and they added some information to tell us that we are planning a larger, more content-packed update for summer 2024. Enjoy never-before-seen scenery and thrilling adventures on a new island, home to many new pals. In addition, we plan to add a large amount of new content, including new buildings, weapons, and tower bosses. Thank you for your continued support of Palworld. So I am so hyped for this, guys. This is going to definitely be the biggest thing that is going to bring so many people back playing Palworld since the launch. And I've already seen today, since the new patch went live, the game actually went back up to over 100,000 players to come and test the brand new raid boss. But I just think it's great to see how they're sort of being they're communicating with us so much to keep us up to date with what's going on, because I know a lot of players have issues, and that a whole load of those were fixed today, which we're going to read through. But I can't wait for it. It's going to be a great summer. I think definitely summer and winter is the best time for gaming, because in summer there's big drops for new games, there's big announcements, we have all the different events, summer game showcases and things like that, and it's always so fun, and I hope to see so much of that for Palworld this year. Let's read through the patch notes for today's the first content drop, which was I think probably one of the biggest ones. So this version is version 0.2.0.6, and it has been released, and the Xbox version will be released when it is ready, which hopefully with Palworld, they do tend to release updates pretty quick for console. So let's read through it. So the first thing is the new content. So they implemented the first raid boss at the Bellanoir. Apparently it's really cool. I have seen a few people already completing it, which is fantastic. And they say you can summon raid boss pals by using slabs at this new summoning altar. Raid boss pals summoned by slabs are very powerful and cannot be captured. Work alongside your base pals to take on these powerful foes. Pal eggs can drop after defeating raid boss pals, and the extreme version of the raid boss is incredibly powerful and difficult to defeat. Sounds pretty cool. I can't wait to try it. Then onwards, we have a new training manual. New training manual items have been added. This manual allows you to give experience points to pals. Okay. New item, ancient technical manual has been added. This manual gives you ancient technology points and can be randomly found inside dungeon chests. New recovery meds. Items have been added. Using these meds will slowly recover your HP over time. New item, the Homeward Thundercloud has been added. When used, this item will instantly move you to your nearest base. New item, ability glasses have been added. When equipped, you can see pal stats. Also, it's like the spyglass in Ark. That's pretty cool. New stat boosting items have been added. Fruit, power fruit, life fruit, stout fruit. These items will boost pal stats when used. New passive, Mercury hit. Pals of this passive cannot reduce enemy HP below 1 when attacking. New item, Ring of Mercy, has been added. When wearing this ring, you cannot reduce enemy HP lower than 1 when attacking. New armor, the multi-climber undershirt has been added. Protect yourself against both the heat and the cold with just 1 slot. That's very, very useful. New building, the electric egg incubator has been added. This incubator consumes electricity to automatically adjust the temperature to the right temperature to each egg. Again, massive. New building, there's an ore mining site has been added. This mining site allows you to produce ores from the comfort of your base. Finally, that one is huge. Next up, we have pals. So the kelp seed can now produce pal fluids at the ranch. The Dummard can now produce high quality pal oil at the ranch. You can now reduce the weight of metal ore while riding a Serpent Terror. Increase the amount of ore dropped while riding the Astragon. You can now raise Pal's rank to the maximum with a single. Using Pal Essence Condenser, you can raise it to the maximum. That is pretty cool. Condension progress is now accumulated by the in the individual PAL. Negative PAL status will now be resolved after spending some time in the PAL box. As for the UI, while aiming at a sphere, it will now display how many of the target PAL has already been captured. Yes, that's huge. You can now check the cooldowns on partner skills for all your PALs on the main screen. Equipment and item stats are now visible on the technology screen, even if you've not unlocked them first. The tutorial has been improved and renamed to Journey. You can now show/hide the journey in the game options. Damage number display size can be changed in the game options. In raid boss battles, the damage numbers tend to overlap a lot and it may be difficult to see, so we recommend adjusting the size. As for the player, items dropped by players after death on dedicated servers can now be picked up by anyone after 24 hours of real time has passed, and also added a new sleeping player emote. Now we have base related stuff, so you can now allow/disallow certain work for your base pals at the monitoring stand, like we looked at that earlier on in the month. Chest filters have been added. Select item types to allow or disallow inside chest. Crafted items are now transported from crafting facilities. Selecting allow transport when crafting will result in pals transporting those items to chests when finished. You can now edit your character's appearance at any time using the antique dresser. That is big. This is something that, at the beginning I was thinking, you always want to change things up. So that's massive. They've done that. Building and building piece placement rules have been relaxed. You can now connect stairs facing upwards. Roof pieces can now directly connect to foundations, and triangular walls can be connected to stairs. You can now force a pal to work and cancel their break by picking them up and throwing them towards a facility. Pals recover their sanity while taking a break, so be careful. Fixed assignments remain fixed even after bad events occur. Previously, some assignments would change due to certain conditions, but now they will remain fixed unless the PAL is placed inside the PAL box. Balance adjustment. Minimum heat and cold resistant have been added to various armor. You will no longer need to take off your heat resistant armor when it's cold in the night in the starting areas. Reduce the button press time in the egg incubator. Change the pattern of the York to something more unique. Added legendary blueprints for some firearms. Drops. Oh, that's cool. We actually said we wanted that for ages. Is it going to be golden now? Drop from specific enemies. Corrected the selling price of diamonds. In single player, it is no longer possible to select the initial spawn point for multiplayer. Blocked the back of the starting area with rocks to prevent players from getting lost or stuck. Yeah, I think that's pretty fine. I'm glad they've done that. I thought it was a bit of a weird thing at the when people were getting lost and going behind. The increased attack power multiplier of partner skills that increase the player's attack power while riding has been uniformly reduced from 2 to 1.2. Eggs have a small chance to reduce alpha powers. Flying and floating pals are now immune to falling damage, and there has been some shop price adjustments. Now we've got the bug fixes. So fix the bug where treasure chests would become empty when dying in a dungeon. Fixed an issue where the effect that increases the player's attack power while riding was duplicating and accumulating under certain conditions. Fixed an issue where players were not receiving loot when capturing pals while mounted. adjusted the HP of the legendary PAL and fixed an issue where the difference in HP between the captured legendary PAL and the bred legendary PAL was too large. Fixed an issue where PAL would eat while riding, and fixed an issue where spheres thrown close to while PALs would not hit and would be lost. Others improved various PAL models and textures, added and adjusted some sound effects, and many other minor bug fixes. As for dedicated server, fixed an issue where sorting did not work in the server list, improved the server list to allow page transitions. Dedicated servers now support various log outputs, implemented REST API, and obviously you can check the tech guide for details, which is tech.palworldgame.com. And then, as you can see, cheat prevention, fix a vulnerability that allowed Steam account spoofing, fix 7 other critical vulnerabilities. Soundtrack, one new song has been added to the soundtrack. If you have already purchased the soundtrack, please update and enjoy the new song. Please note that the soundtrack may take a few days to update. So thank you for watching today's Palworld video. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'm looking forward to an exciting year of Palworld content.